What's up, y'all? This is Treach and Jack here with the 14th installment of Vinyl Wednesday. We're going to start off with a Gap Band. What was it? Party Train?
Yep.
Side 2, Song 1, Party Train. I think that that's the Gap Band. I think the album was called Jammin'.
Yep.
I picked that up for a pretty decent price.
Is that all we do it from him?
Yeah, absolutely. I did listen to the first side of that LP, but I was crashing out by the time I started recording side 2, so I didn't get to hear that song really. So that was entertaining. That's pretty much what I was expecting from that album when I seen it. The Gap Band. I think I've seen that record a couple of times there. Like I picked it up a couple of times at that store and
Just
kept
really...
bypassing it.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and got it. Yeah, it's not the funkiest for sure. Definitely, it's funny. It's fun. I think the Gap Band had some bigger hits. Probably not on that particular album, and maybe like later on in the 80s.
It'll be fun to like come back to it in like a year.
Yeah.
Not remembering what the sound was at all and hearing that again.
Can you grab the cover for me real quick?
Yeah.
We've been getting a kick out of the cover. It's pretty funny. Well, the reflection's probably making it hard. Let me pull it out just a little bit.
A lot of lights going on here. Also, not
yeah, we got
enough.
professional lighting going on.
we say is we only have one light bulb up in there.
Anyway,
for right now,
there's some goofy characters for the time. And here's the backside. And I think this is from like 83. Yeah, 1983. Which I think is where I'm drawing the line.
That's about as far into the 80s you'll go.
Yeah, it's about as far into the 80s as I think I care to go
and
anymore.
And then it jumps straight to 90s when
yeah,
it comes to
mid to late 90s too, and not really the early shit.
Are you funk?
Just genres in general.
Anyway, that's a fun album. Gap Band, Jammin'. Like I said, I think they've got some bigger hits, some more well-known stuff than this particular album, but it is an original print, so I'm happy with it. One that I'm not happy with, and that we're not going to actually do any examples of. What the fuck was that just fell? Oh. That was weird.
Gotcha.
I bought this kind of in haste, and I should have knew better. I should have looked at it a little closer because it was such a good price. But it's the Temptations anthology, which I just basically got excited because it's basically all their major hits and shit on a triple album. But the cover is very, very worn. There's like a whole area, like the whole area where it's got where it would put like the disc number where you could find the information.
A good like quarter of
Yeah,
the spine.
it's just
ripped off.
Just ripped off. So I didn't really look at it real close. I just remembered that I really loved the Temptations when I was a kid. I loved their sound, and it was a pretty decent price, so I bought it. But it's been used. There's some major scratches. A lot of noise on the needle when you're playing it, and
just not a good recording.
No, it's just been super used and not necessarily taken care of very well. So
on a positive note, it's cool to have.
It's cool to have a little piece of music history. 1973 original print, and you know the pictures on the inside of the trifold are nice and all, and it was nice to have the idea that I was going to get some decent recordings of some of these songs, but there's just no way. I need a better example if I'm going to get a decent recording from it. So,
That's fair.
and they're scratched to the point that I'm not even going to bother trying to get them cleaned, and you know what I mean, because they're really not in good shape at all. So anyway, flop on the Temptations, but if it was in good shape, it's actually worth a pretty decent amount of money. Hey, what's up, Angela? I was just talking about this Temptations album that I bought, I think last week or earlier this week.
Around that time.
And like I said, I just seen Temptations and got excited. I should have taken a look at the discs, and then I would have been like, it's probably not worth it. Because honestly, even a really good deal on a record, if it skips or it doesn't play, it's not worth anything, honestly, in my opinion. So this will be going in the perhaps I'll sell pile with a clear description on what they're getting if they bought it from me.
Probably on a sticky note or something.
Yeah, but it would definitely be at the low end, you know, of value compared to more well kept example of the Temptations. Anyway, so we're not going to play any of these because it sounds like crap.
Yeah. Kind of dirty and scratchy vinyl.
A win though, I did get this Foghat album, which is I'm not sure how many I got now. I've got a good half dozen at least of Foghat albums.
They're a good band though.
But yeah, as I said in my comments, I'm not disappointed by any of these Foghat albums, and this one is in particular. If you look here in the corner, it is a promo.
Limited edition promotional copy.
So it's a better copy. I got some. I think I did already put. Yeah, I put out one of the songs off of here. I'll probably put off one or two off of this album, and I'm gonna spend some time soon recording some of the other Foghats and putting some of that out. So anyway, because I've already put out a couple of these songs, or one of them, and I do have a couple more
just lined
recorded off of this album ready to go, I'm just going to go ahead and skip because we've got plenty to go through by any means. So anyway, promo of Foghat. It's not my first promo of Foghat, but I always get excited when I see the promo printed somewhere. Did you have any records you wanted to show off?
Oh, not this week. I've been a little broke.
All right. So y'all may have seen a couple of the Commodore's uploads. I have recorded.
Why did you get a second one?
I bought them both at the same time.
Oh, okay.
He's quick like that.
I bought them both at the same time. One of them appears to be a promo, or at least a record store note album.
It is marked.
They're both. Actually, I had to take the greatest hits and get it cleaned so I could get a decent recording. But this other Commodore's album, Midnight Magic, was actually a really good recording, and I've already put out a couple of songs from it. I did record this greatest hits, but I haven't edited the videos yet to put them up. So we'll go ahead and Easy or 3 Times a Lady.
Real quick.
Or Just to Be Close to You.
Again, this is one of those bands just like War where you go in not expecting exactly what you'll get, but you'll get some funky ass shit.
Well, what you may or may not know about Commodores is this is where Lionel Richie became famous. Lionel Richie wrote a lot of the Commodores songs and was a member of the Commodores before he broke out on his own, and became one of the best songwriters of our time, in my opinion.
Again, maybe some very general knowledge, but we did not know this for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know until recently.
This may be some very common knowledge.
I did not know Lionel Richie came from this group, Commodores.
What are we doing off this one?
Like I said, I think Easy.
All right, let's go for it.
Is a really good one. Side one, last song.
We put them both.
Anyway, both of the covers kind of look the same. They just kind of look different colors, Commodores, and the other one has greatest hits. And if you look at the picture, there's Lionel Richie right there in the flock. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to listen to Easy, which would definitely get us copyright issues very quickly. And you will definitely recognize it as soon as it starts.
Hurry, start it and stop it.
Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see a big store that I bought. Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do are right. I wanna be free, just me, oh man. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Whoa. 'Cause I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. 'Cause I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning.
All right. Yeah, it's Easy like Sunday morning. I always thought that was just Lionel Richie. There's several songs on that Greatest Hits album that I just always assumed was a Lionel Richie song, but it's on a Commodores album. It's weird. So, anyway, continuing on. Sorry, I worked a double today, so I'm kind of tired. I'm all juiced up on caffeine.
We might keep it easy.
We'll keep it easy like Sunday morning. This one I was kind of excited about because my parents had a Doctor Hook album, the one that had which I have, Doctor Hook and the Medicine Show. I don't remember what the album is called, but it's got the cover of the Rolling Stones on it. But this one, we found out, was one of 2 albums, Doctor Hook, Pleasure and Pain, that was actually recorded at Muscle Shoals. So, and I haven't listened to any of this shit. I'm not sure. I haven't heard any of it.
What sounds the most Muscle Shoals-y? Most, like, swampy?
I think When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman is like the song that was their best one on this album.
Came off this album pretty much.
You made my pants want to get up and dance. Try Clyde, which is the first song on side 2, and if that's not the right vibe, we'll go to the next
roll
one.
into it. Okay.
The next one's the main one, When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. So anyway, yeah, this is Dr. Hook, Pleasure and Pain, and I can't recall the other album that was a Muscle Shoals recording, but it actually says it. It actually says on the insert here, right here on the top corner, that it was recorded at Muscle Shoals.
Might be a little hard to read for y'all.
This album was recorded at Muscle Shoals Sound Studio. So anyway, yeah, little Dr. Hook, Clyde, we're gonna try.
Alrighty.
And see how that one sounds. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to listen to this album at all yet, so I'm pretty stoked. All of the Muscle Shoals recordings, there's just a particular vibe that I really enjoy. Every single one. It doesn't matter who the artist is. Well, there is one. There is one.
Mr. Seeger can.
2.
Who's the first one you thought?
I don't want to say because he just passed away.
Oh.
I don't want. I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
All condolences to that man.
All condolences. Yep. Rest in peace.
All right, Clyde. Here we go.
Clyde played electric bass, played it with finesse and grace. Sat on the porch, ain't got no shoes, picking the bass and singing the blues.
that gets me excited to really check out the rest of that album. Honestly.
Yeah. Sounds like a fucking ride.
Yeah, that was a good fucking laid back but kind of upbeat. You know.
It sounded like going a little bit faster down the highway than you've ever gone before.
Yeah, slightly
Like,
above
for
speed limit.
Yeah.
You're not the type to usually speed, but you're going to today type
You're
shit.
going 80 or 90.
Yeah.
You usually go 65.
Yeah. You're taking your chances.
Like the fucking cops ain't gonna do shit because they've seen a lot worse. But
Anyway, I looked it up. The other album, the other Muscle Shoals album from Dr. Hook is Sometimes You Win, and that one's Pleasure and Pain.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, moving along, I'll be checking out more of that album. I will be recording it and uploading select cuts as I have been.
sounded like a hell of a good album.
These next three kind of go together,
Excuse me.
and you'll see why. Because I did get another Sly and the Family Stone album. This is Small Talk. I have uploaded a couple of songs already, so
Look out for those.
if you have checked out this channel, I have uploaded Loose Booty already, which is a really entertaining song. And I've uploaded Wishful Thinking. Let's listen to what's on side one real quick. Let me see. Time for Living. Yeah, because I already had that song in my head for some reason. So that's number 4.
Something's thumping about it.
Yeah, I already had that song in my head. Time for Living. I think I was listening to it earlier and I had decided already that I wanted to upload it. So I do have this album recorded. And like I said, I think tomorrow is going to be all Sly. All 3 uploads are going to be all Sly and the Family Stone. Because they really are. They're my favorite group. Out of the
probably the funkiest band ever.
They're the funkiest band ever. Just the chillest band ever. I just really they're my fucking vibe, dude. All in all, every album, every Sly album that I've gotten has been the vibe. So we're gonna listen to "Time for Living," which is on side 1, number 4 of Small Talk. Here you go. Will you hand me that Dr. Hook album?
No time for making up our minds to share. Time for living, time for giving. No time for breaking out of life ain't nobody got to smell it from me. Ain't nobody got me here I can see. Ain't nobody got to think like it is.
It's a slice song that ain't 13 minutes long. Yeah. Sorry, I was in the middle of loading a bowl. Get back on it. Get back on it. So, that brings us to this album, which I had to special order and do some searching for. I found out that Rose Stone, who also got married and his name is Rose Banks, put out her own album. She's the little sister of Sly Stone. And I just really fell in love with her voice, hearing her doing vocals for Sly and the Family Stone on all of her albums. I just really fell in love with her voice. Go ahead.
This one is definitely for the R&B fans.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah, it's a really good album too. I did have to go get it cleaned, and I did re-record it with a better recording, but I haven't had a chance to edit that recording and do anything with it yet. So I'm gonna save her for the uploads, and we will talk about her later. But this is a rare album. I don't know how many. I don't know that they were mass produced in the first place. But she only made this album, and it was from '76, and then she did another album in '94, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a comeback album.
Yeah.
And she hit really hard with the comeback album.
Yeah.
But
So we're looking out for that too.
this original one didn't get much play, from what I can tell.
Maybe they didn't promote it.
Probably not as much as like Sly and
I don't know.
everybody else.
But yeah, you can find it under Rose Banks Stone, and the album is called Rose. It's a little bit of the album artwork. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, I'm going to save her for later. And if y'all are subbed and tuning in, you'll get a chance to hear some of her music. Or you can go check her out for yourself. Very, very soulful, funky R&B artist, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And to wrap up the funk, I went ahead and got Crashing from Passion. This is sealed.
Whole nother Betty.
This isn't the last album. I think I got one or two more to get. Just one more, actually. No, there's two. Because I don't have Is It Love or Desire either.
Okay.
So I got this one. I've got the Betty Davis self-titled, and I have Nasty Gal, which is my favorite. Anyway, this is sealed. I'm not going to open it up. I did download the album online.
The individual songs.
And I checked it out. And I'm glad that I didn't open it up because it's not her funkier styles. This was, I think, her latter album. And
well, if I had to place it, because she was going through a lot, going through Miles Davis.
Yeah, divorce with
Sly.
Miles Davis and all that.
So this is like when she completely settled down. She doesn't have much of her like rebellious...
She grew up. She
Yeah.
wasn't trying to make as much of a shock value with this album.
Right.
And she actually showed more of her range, if you ask me. She showed more of her range in different styles.
For sure.
So, like I said, I'm not opening this for value's sake.
It showed a lot of her character,
I think that...
to put it plainly.
I still think my favorite album's going to be probably the first album of anybody that I find.
Yeah.
I found that out, dude. If I find
Introductory album.
there's an album and I like that album, and then I start buying other albums from that artist, and then a lot of the times I find that I'm disappointed because these artists are like finding themselves and finding their sound throughout their career instead of recreating that same sound every time. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, this is going to be a valuable album. It already is, and it will remain to be because it's sealed, and I'm not going to ever open it up. All right, moving along. I did. Can you go grab your shootout at the Fantasy Factory? Because I did buy that too, but I gave it to you. To basically to complete my Traffic discography. A lot of you guys know that I'm a huge Traffic fan. I was able to find their first album. Hey, what's up, Angela? Their first album, which is called Mr. Fantasy. And I have uploaded 2, maybe 3 of the songs from that album already. Let me see. Yeah, I think I uploaded Dear Mr. Fantasy, and I uploaded maybe that's the only one from this album. Oh yeah, it was the only one from that album. Because I also bought a second copy of this Shootout at the Fantasy Factory, which, unbeknownst to us, until we made the trip to Oklahoma City, that this album and Low Spark of the High-Heeled Boys was recorded at Muscle Shoals. So, yet again, another Muscle Shoals recording. And I already had a copy of this, but I went ahead and bought another one when he told, because I got all excited that it was actually recorded at Muscle Shoals, and I had no idea. But if you Google, because there's no mention of it here in the on the back or whatever, like they sometimes do.
Right.
But if you Google it, you'll find out that Traffic did record a couple of albums there at Muscle Shoals. So, and this was one of them. So like I said, I bought this second copy and I went ahead and gave it to my son. So we have 2 copies of Shootout at the Fantasy Factory.
Honestly, my favorite.
His favorite
so
Traffic
far.
album. My favorite still remains to be When the Eagle Flies. And then the secondary would be the song that turned me on to him, which is Low Spark of the High-Heeled Boys.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy this album too. And I have uploaded Shootout at the Fantasy Factory. If I haven't uploaded Tragic Magic, I'm going to. And I think that's Sometimes I Feel So Uninspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 3. Yeah, those 3 will be uploaded if they haven't been already.
Very good songs.
And I bought a Best of Traffic, which wasn't listed in their discography, but I think it's their second best of, which I needed to complete their discography.
Right.
So anyway, I have uploaded several Traffic songs this past week from these purchases, so you're free to check out, those uploads on this channel whenever you feel like it, Still have plenty to go through, so I'm just kind of moving along.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm making a mess over here.
An avalanche.
All right, let's go ahead and put these back. I can put them back over here. All right, so again, another album I already owned, Boz Scaggs Middleman. I bought this one because it is a promotional copy. Right here in the corner, where my fingers are. But I did already own a regular, print of that, which I gave to him. This is a 1980 print. I did upload JoJo already. I uploaded Breakdown Dead Ahead either today or yesterday. And I will be uploading Do Like You Do in New York very soon at some point. Awesome songs. Awesome artist. Appreciate Arcana Mystery for the lead on Boz Scaggs here.
The recommendation.
But yeah, he's a man's man, This is a very suggestive cover. He literally laying in between a girl's legs, blowing smoke. But yeah, cool dude. And come to find out, he's still alive, still performing, from what we understand, in his 80s.
Wow.
So, yeah, cool shit. Not gonna play it because, like I said, I've uploaded two other songs, and I'll be uploading a third song momentarily. Here's one I'd like to play, but I'm not sure which song I want to play from it. And we did not open this one either. This is a sealed copy of Untitled from Kendrick Lamar, Untitled and Unmastered. All the songs are untitled. So it's really just the number. I've ran through it while I was at work. Enjoyable album. Some of it's, not, I guess, probably not directed towards me in general, but
maybe not, but I genuinely like the artistic choice of like, hey, fuck the title, just get into it, listen to it.
Is it just the dates of when he wrote them, maybe? Because it says Untitled 1/8/19/2014.
Yeah, most likely.
So anyway, I'll have to look into that a little more, see if he's talked about it or gave, because it just has dates. The Untitled songs are dates. 2014 through 2016 is Untitled number 7.
So they're probably like project songs that he finished.
I don't know.
Just like one off.
This one was actually printed in the Czech Republic, which is weird. It's a first for me, I think.
Could not tell you if that is a good or a bad thing.
But yeah, I got that sealed, and I paid pretty good $1 for it. All right, and to finish things off, Jackie found an artist that she was looking for from, what is her name? Ella May.
Probably should have done this.
Ella May. She's a R&B artist. We listened. It's a double album. We listened to it. It's really good. It's not it doesn't have her breakout song, which was Boot Up, which is what Jackie was looking for. But we only paid like $15-$16 for this, I think. So it was a good find, if you ask me. Jackie's actually been finding some pretty good jewels other than the jelly rolls. I don't really care for those. Anyway, but that's it.
Every artist is a matter of taste.
That's all the records we had to go through, and I think we'll just play another Sly song as we go out and cut this one short. Like I said, I worked a double today, and he's got to work early tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow too, so
trying to keep things in
we're probably just gonna keep this one a short stream. I just wanted to get through those records and talk about them some. What are we gonna play? Let me see the album real quick.
Yeah, I hope y'all have a good week.
Can't Strain My Brain, number 5.
Good rest of your week, number 5.
Yep. It's Can't Strain My Brain. Hell yeah, eat your dinner. Cheers. Hope y'all have a good week. We'll see y'all next week if we don't see you before.
I can't strain my brain. I know how it feels to worry all the time. Can't take the pain. I know how it feels to worry on for just a dime. Was made for us to see that we're gonna have to be free. Keep on running when you feel a pulling back, you're going slow. Don't stop running. This pleasure was made for us to see that we're gonna have to be free. Can't train my brain when I feel somebody trying to bring me down. Won't take the blame. Don't you know you'll never catch me lying down? Can't bust a man if he feels to make it easier to see. Can't trust the man that tries to take the loving out of me. This pleasure was made